Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on reflection. When you look in a mirror, you are seeing a reflection of yourself. The mirror is a flat surface that acts exactly like an axis or line of symmetry. The reflection is exactly the same shape and size as the original shape. Also, a shape or object can be reflected in a line. Let's have a look at some examples. Here we have a light blue triangle. If we pretend that this red line here acts exactly like a mirror, this light blue triangle can see itself on that side. And the distances away from this red line are exactly the same, and the shape of each triangle is the same. So that is a reflection or a mirror image. With respect to lines, that can be called the line of reflection. Similarly, here we have this four-sided figure. So this one here is looking at itself in the mirror or in this line of reflection. So for example, that point A goes to that point. The C goes to that point. The D goes there, and the B goes there. So you can see the reflection. This is basically facing the other way from the original. And here we have two triangles. Here is the line of reflection. That triangle, for example, is looking at itself, if that's a mirror, and it sees itself on this side. So that point, the distance from there to the line, is the same as from the line to there. The distance from there to the line is the same as the distance from the line to here, and so on. So basically the shapes do not change in size. Now continuing on with looking at how these things occur in real life. Here we have, for example, let's see that's a mountain. There's a lot of snow there. And here we have a beautiful clear lake. And you can see that this mountain is reflected in the water. See the reflection down there? Here we have a bottle of perfume. Now this is interesting because say you have these two mirrors at right angles to each other. So this bottle of perfume, if that's the original bottle, it's reflected that way, it's reflected that way, and it also sees itself in there. So this one, and that one, they are all reflections. Here I'm just sort of looking at the idea of the mirror. So let's pretend this is maybe a glass, or it's something like a mirror. It resembles a mirror. So this little object here is looking at itself in the mirror. And we've seen this quite regularly. Each time you look at yourself in the mirror, for whatever reason, you see a reflection of yourself. The distance from you to the mirror, and then from the mirror to the image, it appears to be the same distance. So this video has introduced us to the idea of reflection, and we've seen some simple examples in real life.